Good evening, wrestling fans. My name is Juan Rodriguez, and I'm here to interview the president of CAGWA, Eddie Reese. Eddie Reese, can you tell us how long you've been involved in wrestling here?
I've been involved 8 years with my nephew starting off wrestling, and then just wanting to get the Southern California area to greater competition, get more competition from inside of California and outside of California. Today we had maybe about 12 states represented here at the California Super Tournament. With over 8 years of experience here at CAGWA, over 60 tournaments as tournament director, coaching, refereeing, doing the brackets, you name it, I've done it.
And do you actually currently coach a club of your own?
I'm currently, well, I organize the Rosemead Kids Wrestling Club out of Rosemead, California. We have about 30 wrestlers. We're part of the association here in California Age Group Wrestling Association.
Just a little background and history on CAGWA. How long has CAGWA been around, and where do you see its future heading?
Well, CAGWA's been around for over 25 years. It started out really small with just the San Gabriel Valley and Inland Empire in Orange County coming together. Just the powerhouse schools started off. Then other clubs and other high schools started seeing their evolution in their kids clubs and at the high school team and what the profits were as far as getting kids developed early. Recently, we've just been working on getting better tournaments, organizing better, pretty much the infrastructure of the California Age Group Wrestling Association to be able to bring this to California and to actually USA Wrestling, which we are an affiliate of USA Wrestling. So this is part of an accomplishment of the people that work or every weekend are here, week in and week out, just are here for the kids. We're a nonprofit organization. We are currently donating $1 out of each entry to Cal State Fullerton Wrestling. We've created a raffle which all the CAGWA clubs participate in, and we're also donating half of the money to Cal State Fullerton Wrestling, so that we not only are giving back to the kids that are here now, we're giving money and prizes and awards to kids that have wrestled in CAGWA in the previous years by giving them scholarship money. So, I mean, that's pretty much what we are. We're a nonprofit organization that puts on tournaments and wants to see the Southern section evolve by providing these tournaments.
Okay, you mentioned that you have a group of people dedicated. Just a quick briefing of these people. Who are the people that are behind you to make this happen?
Well, some of the most important people. Our first vice president, Tony, he organizes the San Fernando Tigers. He's been involved with us for 3 years. He's going to be president next year. I'll be moving up to the chairman position here at CAGWA. We have Lisa Padilla, whose son was a 2-time California state champion. Her daughter is a freestyle women's third placer at the World Championships in freestyle. We have a treasurer and a secretary that are dedicated. Every week they're here. We have a second vice president also, which is Juan Rodriguez, who's also dedicated. And that's pretty much what we are. We're parents who dedicate the time here every week, and we've evolved. And having over 700 kids here this weekend shows why.
Okay, now you're talking over 700 kids now. What does it in detail, and how much planning does it take to get these beautiful awards, these championship belts that no one else is giving? And I think apparently, I think this belt right here says it all. We have people, I guess, from out from Canada and other states to come down just for this belt and the competition. I've heard around that this has been one of the toughest competitions in California lately.
Well, I think history has proven it that Southern California can provide really tough competition. And I think this tournament has now proved it to a lot of the teams around the country and around the state of California. It took me maybe about 6 months to plan this out. Advertising, putting the tournament on forums, calling teams to come participate. The championship bout actually came from the United Arab Emirates. Our Crystal Globes came from China, and also our 4th, 5th, and 6th place medals came from China also. So, I mean, we've worked long and hard. All the teams that have participated here, that participate in CAGWA, they help keep time, keep score. So it's an organization, and it takes it takes a lot of time to organize. You like President Barack Obama says, community organizer.
Well, thank you very much, Eddie, for giving us some insight on what we know is CAGWA and the biggest syndicated wrestling organization, Fort USA Wrestling. And just to remind you, to all you parents and fans, if you don't know what's it about, come down and check it out. You might be interested and fall in love with the sport like we all have.
You can visit us at www.cagwa.com, CAGWA.com.
Once again, thanks again, wrestling fans, and we'll see you at our next tournament. Bye-bye.